You guys know how it goes. I get the coffee, and then we do the talkie. Brown chicken, brown chicken, brown chicken, brown cow. You know what I'm saying, homie? You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. How we doing? You tell me now. So last night there was a debate on the Raging Tomato channel about is feminism good for society, which I thought was hilarious. Or was that Thursday night? It might have been Thursday night. Anyway, tonight there's another an all ladies panel on the Raging Tomato, which I think is fun. One person here, thank you for being here. But tonight promises to be kind of interesting in about 25 minutes or so on the Raging. And yeah, that's the reason I chose the thumbnail. Was it's a AI generated picture of Sarah from the Raging Tomato. I didn't make it, she made it and used it as one of her thumbnails, so I just screenshot it, cropped it, and made it my thumbnail for the live stream tonight. Oh, Casey Schilling, yay, I'm first. Casey, your prize for being first is I'll make you my standard moderator tonight. You're now a moderator, Casey. So, oh, and you gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. You earned that, Wrench. But I like having repeat customers, like people I know I can trust in the chat. And you've proven yourself to be one of those types. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Thank you, bro. You're welcome, bud. So I will tell you what my day has been like. How was your day, Casey? Was it good? I hope it was. So, oh, hot stuff. Love the hot coffee. We got two people in the house. So today, for the first time, I got to work on my truck, which I haven't touched in like a year. This is a work van, obviously. But I got to work on my personal truck, which is stored at my brother-in-law's warehouse. I had to jack each corner up individually to blow the tires up, which sad and pathetic on so many levels, I know. And then, of course, my brother-in-law didn't disconnect the battery. No hate on him, but it didn't start. So I had to go fork out $150 for a new battery tonight. And ironically, it's now too late for me to go back to the warehouse and put the battery in the truck. It's going good. I have a sore throat, but I'll get better soon. I understand it. Well, quit turning tricks in the corner and maybe you won't have that problem. No, I'm kidding, Casey. Hopefully you're laughing. But I jest. So anyways, I was hoping to have my personal truck up and running today, take it to the car wash, give it a much needed shower, all that jazz, and a bag of chips. But now instead, I'm going to have to go back to the warehouse at 6 or 7 a.m. tomorrow morning and try to get it up and running, because I want both. I want both vehicles. I want to have a work vehicle for work and my personal vehicle. LOL. Thank you, Casey. Says we have two people here and one thumbs up, but the other person, I guess, is just sitting in silence. It's probably Stanbrook, if I had to guess. Anyway, it's been an interesting week for sure. And I'm glad just to have my truck up on 4 inflated tires, even though it took me like 2 hours to jack it up individually, run extension cords with go get an air compressor from the shop, just a whole hoopla of stuff, right? And calm down there, lady. Anywho, excuse my yawn. So yeah, this morning I slept in a little bit, which was nice because I got up at 6:40, I peed, and I went right back to bed. It was great. And then by the time I did get up, I knew I had to go take on some stuff, and I didn't know it was going to be as much as it was to get the truck up and running. But even just between having to go get things from Home Depot, go get the compressor from the other shop, get a floor jack, and get, permission to do this, and from all kinds of stuff. But it was just, and then of course, I went back to the center where I went through recovery just to get a free supper tonight, and it was salmon, which is delicious. Thank you for the second thumbs up, whoever's here. And then afterwards, the guy who runs the recovery class there, he's like, "Where you going?" I was like, "I got to go get a battery for my truck. I'll be back in time for class." I was not in time. So I had to run down the road, pick up my battery, which was being checked at Advanced Auto Parts. Then I had to go buy a new battery at AutoZone because it was cheaper. I'm not paying $200+ for a battery that I know I can get down the road for $150. So got the battery. It's in the back of the van right now. Made it to recovery class like 5 minutes late. No big deal. Excuse me. Got to share a little bit tonight, which was great. It was kind of edifying, a little relieving, it was good to show the other guys what it's about. But it's also one of those things where it's like, and I told them, I said, you know, it don't make a difference if you're 14 months sober like me, if you're 14 days sober like some of you. I am just as capable as the rest of you as falling off. We're all one bad decision away from major sin. I ain't no better than you. I ain't no worse than you. You know, and then after going through recovery class, it ran late till like 8:15. Then I took a buddy of mine from recovery class home, and after taking him home, I thought, oh, I'll just stop and do a live stream real quick at the QT, because I can't go back to the other warehouse right now. It's too late, allegedly, for some people. I can't go back to the other warehouse to put the battery in the truck, even though I really want to. Michelle Mason in the house. That's the number 2 right there. Oh, wait, now it says 2 people here, 3 thumbs up. Oh, 3 people here, 3 thumbs up. Whoop, whoop, it's a party. Anyways, in a few minutes, in about 20 minutes, over at the Raging Tomato, shout out to Sarah at the Raging Tomato. She's got an all-ladies panel tonight celebrating 6K subs. So 6,000 subs. So, which good for her, you know what I mean? Good for her. So, it's Michelle Mason. Welcome, Casey Schilling. He is a new moderator tonight now. Michelle Mason is old school. She does baking with her kids and stuff, and I made her a moderator months ago. But yeah, it's and I like having multiple moderators, because then I do have haters out there, and I've got my own band of trolls out there on Reddit and stuff. And not that I go on Reddit, I hear about it from other people. And so if a troll ever does come in here and he's like, I'm gonna troll him, and then he sees that everybody here has a wrench and is trusted, then he's gonna be like, they second guess whether or not they want to type something. You know what I mean? So Michelle Mason, how has your weekend been? I've already discussed my weekend. I'm not going to talk about it again. I'll be right back. I need a shower. A shower and set for TMI. Okay. Enjoy your shower. Make sure you wash it. That was the edited version. You're welcome. No, you don't need to apologize. We all gotta bathe sometime, don't we? Anyway. Run, fat boy, run. Dude, I still don't understand how it's 2025 and yet still people think it's acceptable to go out in public in pajama pants. Like, you've been in bed and you rub sheets that rub your body on those pajama pants, and you've probably farted in them a lot while you sleep. And then you're like, you know what? You know, it's a good idea. I need to go to the store for a vape and a soda, but I don't want to be troubled to change my pants. It's like, really? Plaid pajama pants. Like it's a style. Like just, oh, I'm going to wear it because, you know, hey, they've got a drawstring and I've got pockets where I can carry all my stuff. Cool. For you. Anyways, it's just one of those things where I don't understand society. I never will. That guy sounds cool, doesn't he? Oh, dude, we saw a Lambo going down the road as we were leaving the center tonight. Lambo going down the road, nice white Lambo. And as we're pulling out, he whips a U-turn on the road we're on. And the buddy I was giving a ride home to, he's like, let him go first, because just get him out of the way as a liability, let him shine. And as soon as he went by, I was like, that guy rented that. He didn't buy that. And sure enough, less than a quarter mile away, he turns right onto a street, parks it right beside this chinky-dink house, which is just low status house. It wasn't like a house where you'd be like, yeah, that's fitting that there's a Lamborghini outside that house. And gets out, and it's a dude just showing off to his friends. Oh, look, I rented this Lambo. He probably got his tax return check. I'm not gonna say what color his skin is because that's obvious. Black. Anyways, so he gets out of this Lambo he rented. He probably paid $800, $900 to rent that Lambo for like half a day, from like 5 p.m. today to like 8 or 9 p.m., 9 a.m. tomorrow. Like, I mean, he probably paid $1,000 to rent that car just to run it up the street and then show off to his friends when we pull up at the house. Hey, look what I got. Yeah, you rented a Lambo, dude. There ain't no way me seeing you hop out of there with your average clothes in front of a average house. There ain't no way you bought a Lambo. And yeah, it was like, he might as well have had the song playing, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity blackity black, y'all. Like, it's rich, you know what I mean? It just is. Anywho, that was one interesting thing that happened tonight. And then Michelle Mason, you weren't here for it, but Officer Johnson, what's cracking, fool? Not much, Officer Johnson. How are you today, sir? So, how's life treating you, Baconator? Made any good arrests lately that you could share that are funny? Oh, please tell me you got a funny arrest story for this weekend. Something beyond the average drunk driver. That would be hilarious. Officer Johnson. I'm catching criminals tonight. Cool. So, our tax dollars are paying you to watch YouTube? No, I'm kidding. We need people like you to help keep the criminal element off the streets. Anyway, so tonight, if y'all want to join me, that'd be great. But there's a all-female panel on The Raging Tomato, which starts at 9:15 in about 12-13 minutes. If y'all want to pop on in there and give a little support to Sarah. My goodness, girl. Some shorty shorts on that shorty. You know what I'm saying? Michelle, what does your counter say? My counter says 2 people here and 4 thumbs up. But being that it's the tubes of you, I never know what to believe, you know? And yes, the beard is magnificent. Here's the thing, though. Every day when I pull on it and I comb it and everything, you have a few long hairs that come out. So it does look like it's getting a little bit thinner. But that is hard to say, you know? People are always like, when are you going to shave? Be like, why does it bother you? I have to eat my own hairs. I have to condition in the shower. I have to move it to one side when I change head positions on the pillow. I appreciate that, Officer Johnson. And you know what? For that, Officer Johnson, we'll give you a badge here. How about that? Officer Johnson, you are now a moderator. Cops need to get these people that keep going through the red lights and not using their blinker when they should. I think we should just manufacture vehicles that if you leave your blinker on for longer than a minute, the car just automatically turns left. You're welcome, Officer Johnson. You're trusted. You've been here before. Anyways, so yeah, I had a few new jokes I was able to try this week. Do you guys want to hear some of them or no? Or but I was at a black club earlier this week, and let me tell you, there's some jokes that, like, there are black jokes that if you try them at a white club, they don't work. And then there are white jokes that if you try them at a black club, they don't work. Right? 2 here, 5 thumbs up. So weird. That is weird, Michelle. Mine says 3 people here, 4 thumbs up. I don't know what to believe. Now 3. Okay, there you go. So I was at a black club this week at Baba's doing comedy. All the black comics laughed at this joke. And there's a couple, quote unquote, black people in the audience that instantly got offended at the joke. Hold on, I want to see this real fast. Not that guy. One second. I love the beard. Thank you, Michelle. I want to see the girl in the short shorts. You can see what I was talking about. Those are some short shorts, shorty. You squeeze into them shorts. There, right there. Got that badunk dang. Anywho. Has no idea that she's on YouTube right now. Is that a violation? No, it's not. I'm in private property in my van, and you're out in public with those shorts. Yes, I'm at a gas station. I'm at the QT. Quick Trip, see? So, yeah, it's a thing in South Carolina. We have a lot of quick trips. Anywho, is he going to pull up on me? Because that was her boyfriend in the car and I'm about to get shot? Nope, they're not. Okay. So anyways, I'm at this black club on Tuesday night doing comedy. And like I said, some people were, let's say, quote unquote, offended by this joke. But other people, and you can find it in the shorts on my channel. Yeah, I'm in South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, on Wade Hampton Boulevard, if you must know. But there's more than one Quick Trip there, so, you know. Anyways, I'm at this black club, right? And I said, so I saw the new Marvel movie, or as I call it, Captain African American. And in keeping with black culture, I did not buy a ticket. I just walked my ass right in. And then I screamed at the screen as if the actor could hear me. It'd be like, he's behind you, bitch. I'll wait for the LOLs, because you know that's a funny joke. Anyways, some of the black comics literally just busted up laughing. Just busted up laughing. I'll wait for the fire truck to go by. And a couple of the black people were like, hey, wait a minute, that's accurate. That was one of the newer ones, and then oh, what a sweet young prom couple. They just went to prom. And she's got an evening gown that is dragging on the ground, and you're walking in a gas station. That poor dress. So anyways, yeah, I had a couple controversial jokes, and you'd be amazed at how people just get butthurt, just so butthurt sometimes. When you say something that goes against the grain of there, like, here's the thing: you come into a comedy show, prepare to be offended a little bit. You know, just a little bit. It's a comedy show. You're gonna be offended. LOL. Thank you, Michelle. Took you long enough. No, I'm kidding. But it's one of those things where it's like, comedy is subjective, just like being offended is a choice, you know? And if I were one of the types that was like, I got so offended the other night at some of these jokes and this, that, and the other, I keep it to myself because it's a comedy show. You have to be prepared that dudes are going to get up there, and ladies, but dudes mostly are going to get up there and crack jokes that you don't agree with or don't like. And that's just nice cup. It is a nice cup. I was given this cup as a tip from a customer. I put a water heater in for him. He's like, I worked for this company for 20 years. You can keep this cup. Made us coffee while it was snowing. And the microphone's really good on this iPhone, so you could hear every sip. Delicious. Delicious hot coffee. Anyways, it's almost 9:15. It's about to be time for Sarah, the Raging Tomato. I love her streams. She does have interesting guests on, great debate topics. For the most part, sometimes it's literally a dumpster fire, and I can't watch anymore. I'll be like, okay, I can't watch it. And then I'll watch the replay. I'll be like, fast forward, fast forward. But there are some times where it's just like, that's intriguing. So the statement for the day, too early for prom. It was probably a wedding and she could have been a bridesmaid. Very possible, very possible. But they looked really young, so that's why I just assumed. I never went to prom. I dropped out of high school, so. But the saying for the day, kids, is like I was listening to this video about men who choose to be alone. Like, yeah, you could be in relationships, if you choose to. Some people have that codependence where it's like they absolutely feel like they have no identity if they're not with somebody. I've dated girls like that where like they left someone to be with you, and then they left you to be with someone else, and then they left that someone else to be with someone else. And you talk to them at one point and you're like, do you ever think about being alone for like a year? Like maybe some people cannot stand the idea of being alone, of not having affirmation, of not having emotional support, or someone to help them with the payments, or with the dishes, or cook meals. Whereas other people like me, we kind of thrive on being alone. We're just so used to being alone. I was one of 8 kids as a child, so now as an adult, it's like I'm pretty okay with being alone, So I learned the new saying for the day was that Seneca was the old Greek philosopher. Seneca said, "He who is content with the least is the richest." Let that settle in, because in comparison to Saya sent you a friend request. Okay. But he who is content with the least is the richest. Even in Proverbs it says, better is he that is poor than he who is rich in a house with a quarrelsome woman. Something like that. Oh no, wait. Better is he who is poor than he who is rich with calamity. And it's better to be alone than in a broad house with a quarrelsome woman. I don't know. I read a lot of stuff. But anyways, little words of wisdom I'd like to leave y'all with. It's just, how my day going? Have you been to Houston? No, I have not. Yeah, wait. I was in Houston once, in Dallas and Houston in 1995, summer of 1995. That was 30 years ago. So I was, are you a cop in Texas, I assume, Officer Johnson? Anywho, it is that time, and the Raging Tomato, Sarah, the Raging Tomato, is literally starting any second now. So I'm going to go ahead and just, yes, I am. He's in Texas. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys go. Hope you have a good night. And remember, do feel loved. Later.